before we get started with the video, I just kind of wanted to let you know that this video is not really supposed to be a reaction video or like an analysis video or anything like that. This is more just like a video for me to like kind of gather my thoughts after watching the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct a total of 3 times. And I mean, I guess in the video it'd technically be my 4th time, but whatever. The point is that it's not necessarily supposed to be like a special video. It's just, hey, here are some things that I thought of when watching the Direct. Okay, so we have the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct, which happened today as I'm recording this. Now, I'm gonna try to point things out. Obviously, you can see I'm recording my mouse, but again, I'm gonna kind of see exactly what happens. So yeah, I just kind of, because there was a bunch of things, like when I was rewatching it one time, I was like, there's a lot of things I actually noticed that I just kind of wanted to point it out. Again, not an analysis, these are just things that I saw and things that I wanted to comment on as I saw them. So, I guess we'll get started on that. So, first of all, we can start here. I thought I was... Wait, I just realized, I think I might have my... Yeah, I have it at 1.5 speed. Whoops. Anyways, we'll go back, because there's actually something I wanted to mention here. Because we already see the poplins. It's weird to think that we already have our life counter, and we already have, like, our coins and stuff. Well, and if this is supposed to be the opening cutscene, why would we already have this stuff here? Especially when we already have 6 coins. That's something I've just found out weird.
Ooh, so exciting! Welcome to the Flower Kingdom, a not-so-distant land just beyond the Mushroom Kingdom.
I mean, hey, look, you can notice it in the background. That's just what I thought of.
Mario and friends were invited here by...
Look at that. This adorable little... I want to call you a Wiggler, but you're not.
the benevolent Prince Florian.
You're like Prince Florian even. But I still want to just like call you like Prince Wiggler or something. Because you just look like one to me. You know, it's just way too adorable.
But Bowser, the king of the Koopas, had other plans.
Can I just say, I love how, I love that, like, model.
The single touch of the
with,
mysterious
like, the realistic-looking
Wonder
fire. Also, is this, I don't know if this is too loud or too quiet. I couldn't really tell. I guess I can re-record it if I need to, but... Yeah, I just wanted to mention that.
Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
Which just looks like Neo Bowser Castle to me. And now you're all of a sudden trapped, which looks like a Bouffalant head to me. I hope I'm not trying to like make any Pokemon references, but like, this just looks like a Bouffalant head to me.
Thanks to his newfound power, chaos spread across the land.
Oh, there's like the... I want to go back to that.
Power.
You actually saw here.
Chaos spread across the land.
Yeah, here we can actually see the little level where you have to get the little badge. What's it called? Like the enhanced wall jump or something? Oh, the wall climb jump?
It's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
And a bunch of Yoshis. The yellow Yoshi just kind of sneaking by. Why? Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. This is a reused render, but everything else is new. So, what are you doing here?
In this presentation, we'll go over
Okay,
Wonder Game. This is the Flower Kingdom.
Oh, you saw one of these little like badges.
It's made up of 6 distinct worlds that circle the Petal Isles,
I just
making
love how
a
this all
total of
looks.
7 areas.
Let's see, what do we got? We've got Pipe Rock Plateau. We have Fluff Peaks. We have Shining Falls. Petal Isles, I guess. And then I forget what these other areas were called. I mean, we will see them eventually. But as you can see, we kind of go to like a, I assume this is like a more tutorial area or something, because this is World 1. Then what would this little area be? Unless this is also part of World 1, which it probably is, based on we saw the first trailer. But I don't know, things could have changed.
To explore new heights.
So like Yoshi's Island platforms, if you saw, oh wait, no, I haven't uploaded them, never mind. I was like, But anyways, in my Yoshi's New Island playthrough, you actually see these countdown platforms. That was my, like, when I first saw that, like, that's what I thought of. Just, oh, look, there are countdown platforms from Yoshi's New Island. Well, they probably existed in Yoshi's Island, actually, but again, Yoshi's New Island was my first Yoshi game, so that's why I refer to that.
It's in Fluff Puff Peaks.
You got the flower coins. Also, I'm just gonna say, I love all these new enemies. I'm sorry if my mouse is in the way, I just keep noticing that. I mean, I guess it's blue, so it doesn't matter here, but there's, like, new enemies. Like, we got you, we have, this, like, this guy, or them, I guess, because we don't, I don't know. I'm not getting any details of that. But yeah, we just have so many new enemies, and it's just, like, I wonder, like, no pun intended. But, like, it just makes me think, like, what, like, how unique are you guys? Like, what are your names? Like, that's just my thinking.
Pedal Isles, and more.
These fire
A
spikes.
rich variety of courses await in
Spike
each
needs to be
world.
another playable character. He's only in, like, 2 games.
Move around the map in each world to select a course.
Oh, I guess that confirms, yes, it is World 1.
You can even walk freely through open areas you
This
find.
looks cool, like Super Mario
In
3D
these
World
spaces, if you're not quite ready to take on a particular course, you can try a different one instead.
This is a shop.
Play them in any
Journey
order you
together.
like. Once you've played a course, you can
This is cool.
quickly
This is
come
like
back to
a-
it through the course's
It's like the
menu.
Kirby games
It's
almost.
an
where, like,
easy
you
way
can
to
kinda
find the
pick-
ones you want to
pick a
play
course.
again. While in courses, you might notice some
Oh.
talking flowers.
Actually, I'll get into it later.
Get close and
Onward and upward.
Yeah, that was the
How'd you
first
get
one.
up here? What a pretty sunset.
they'll talk to you, livening up your adventure.
I wonder what Goombas taste like.
They might give you hints.
Wonder if you can get over there.
Wonderful. No. Just the fact that they use Wonder so much and the game is called Super Mario Bros. Wonder is just kind of interesting to me.
Or coins.
You'd share your water with me?
Okay, here we go. Look at all these characters. One thing that makes me excited when I want to record this game, there's a random button. So that's going to be fun. If you remember when I played a Super Mario 3D World, I would enter every single stage with a random character because I thought that was just a fun way to play the game. Instead of just going like episode by episode, make it random. So it just makes it more fun. It is a little annoying that like Yoshi and Nabbit won't take damage, but they can't, you know, use power-ups. I mean, that makes sense. Like, I don't know how you would make an elephant Yoshi when it already has a kind of big nose. Or like, what other power-ups would not even think Yoshi would be able to be into? Like the drill power that we saw. I forget what it was called, the power-up name. Like, Nabbit, it's like, I guess Nabbit is cool, but why is he here? That's like my reaction. There's already 4 of them.
Besides Mario, you can also play as Luigi, Peach, Daisy, one of 2 Toads,
Olive Gold and Buckenberry? Is that what you mean?
and Toadette. They all play the same, so go with your favorite or mix it up. The Yoshis and Nabbit, on the other hand, won't take damage. They're a great choice if you're looking for a more easygoing experience.
Which is kind of annoying. Now that actually, which actually begs the question. Now that we actually saw earlier, if we go back to like the character select scene, how there was random. I wonder if this like actually, no pun intended again. I'm gonna have to put a counter how many times I say that. But anyways, like if I press random, like will it give me any of these like these characters? If yes, then that's cool. If not, then that's kind of upsetting in a way, because then I have to specifically choose them if that's the case. I mean, whatever. I'm still gonna enjoy the game most likely. So that's interesting.
Guys, damage. They're a great choice if you're looking for a more easygoing experience.
Not me.
Careful though, they'll still lose a life if they fall down a pit.
Also,
so
Life
watch
is
your
too
step.
bad. So we're going back to like
Additionally,
3D world.
the Yoshis can flutter jump, eat objects, and spit them back at
It's a very interesting. Oh,
enemies.
whoops! I didn't get to freeze it in the correct frame. But it's a very interesting emotion that they make for gobbling up an enemy.
Speaking of enemies, here are some of the new ones you'll find. Hoppy cats will copy
Yeah,
the
Hoppy
player
Cats.
and jump when you jump.
It's like a skip squeaks. I think that's what they're called. They kind of remind me
Melon
of them.
piranha plants will spit seeds from their mouths.
And these are like the this definitely is like Yoshi's New Island, or not even New Island, but just like Yoshi's Island. How we get the enemies that will spit seeds, like the Yukikis.
Condarts will fly at you and
Where's
stick
the
their
Condarts?
beaks where they don't belong.
I just love the way they word that.
When
Where they don't
conks
belong.
attack, they'll even plow through goo.
Conks? Is that how you say that? No, this
Mumsies
is
can
not.
be unraveled if you position yourself just
Mumsies?
right. Mom-Mas will eat anything that comes too close
Okay,
to
this
their
is just
gaping
Splatoon.
mouths.
That's just what I thought of when I
There are
when I saw
plenty
that.
more new enemies for you to discover as well. Goombas, Koopa Troopas,
I love the
Boos,
little animation. Like they
Locky
really
Toos,
do
and
express
other
the new
familiar
enemies.
foes are also here.
Also, Lakitus. Are we gonna make up our minds? Because that better not be the official pronunciation. I mean, I guess if anything, I am glad that there's no debate of is it called Lakitu or is it called Lakitu? Personally, I've always said both, and I've never really noticed. but yeah. But for the Kamek and Kamek situation, again, those are like the two situations where that's another, like, I don't really care, because I just call them both. But I really hope it's not Kamek. I hope that's not actually how you pronounce it, because that'd be, kind of annoying if that's the case. Okay, initial reaction, I guess, or kind of a mock-up of initial reaction. Blue Yoshi, or blue baby Yoshi, but a power-up. The spin drill, but better.
Next, let's look at the new power-ups you can find. In elephant form, make the most of your nose and your size. Swing your trunk to attack enemies.
Is that like a button command, or do you just automatically do it?
Destroy blocks, and even do this.
I assume it's a button command.
In
like
this
that.
form, you can easily break through blocks and dash across large gaps. See?
It reminds me of Super Mario Bros. Run, where you kind of Super Mario Run, where it's like it is possible to go over a 2x2, or yeah, if there's like a 2-block wide gap, I'm pretty sure you can just run with that, assuming you have a mushroom. I don't know if it works when you're just
If you store water in your trunk and spray it out, who knows what might happen?
Thank you. That trunk sure is useful.
From the looks of it, it almost looks like you can like store like around like you can use water 3 times. So it's kind of like the Super Mario Maker 2 like power block head kind of power up.
Huh?
It's not just Mario, though. Luigi, the Toads,
Which just looks kind of cursed when you think about it.
Hey,
I mean, apart from the eyes.
Peach, Daisy, and
Which looks
Toadette
adorable.
all have elephant forms as well.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I literally just saw this
Daisy
in the corner of my
and
eye.
Toadette all have elephant
It gives
forms
you
as well.
it shows up like the 1-up symbol when you get a
The
life.
bubble form
Life even.
allows you to blow light, floating bubbles. They can be used to capture and defeat enemies from a distance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How it's like
They'll also
just
drift
blue baby
toward
Yoshi,
nearby
but
foes.
a power up. So
You can take care of enemies
I love how you can spin jump. Like that's a cool thing. Like how you can spin jump and it'll blow bubble. I mean, you can do that in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, but it's like I'm glad they're even announcing it because it's like a kind of a hidden thing in like the new Super Mario Bros. Wii at least. When you saw how I do spin jump only, you'll notice that when I spin jump every time and I have like a fire and ice flower, it actually like shoots out the corresponding like power up ball.
rounding you in one go. Defeat typically
Also, is it me or does Toadette look like a poison mushroom? It really does, at least
impervious
to me.
foes and knock out baddies on the other side of walls. You can even jump off them, like platforms.
This also makes me wonder how broken this game is gonna be.
Bubbles make it a bit easier to get to those hard
Also, I've actually just been noticing like these little like grappling hooks. What are they gonna do? Like I'm trying to like think like are they just like, or is it just decoration or can you actually pull them? Maybe you can pull them with the elephant fruit.
to reach places. Just
This sounds like a tough jump to actually try to replicate.
like that. While in drill form, you'll get
Also, that's an upside
a
down mushroom.
pretty nifty drill. This makes dealing with spiky
So it's like it's kind of like the spin drill actually, and the what's it called, like the spiny helmet from Super Mario Maker.
or hard-headed
that.
enemies a breeze.
It's like the both of them combined because you can
Or
do
you can
that.
use it to drill down. It also allows you to burrow and move
It also reminds me of the drill ability in Kirby in the Forgotten Land because you can kind of do that.
through the
also.
ground. In a tough spot, dig away. You can even burrow into
That's
the
cool
ceiling.
though. That how you can go on the top. Oh yeah, there's like little golden spots that will like kind of release coins.
Whoa!
I don't need to pause
Wasn't
this much
expecting
though.
company.
Plus, the classic fire form makes a return.
I kind of wish the ice flower is in the game. Or maybe it is and we just haven't seen it yet, but I kind of wish the ice flower is in the game because I like that more than a fire flower to me.
Oh, and you can hang on to an extra power-up.
Which is where I get really, really worried. Why is this thing mapped to A? It's mapped to the A button, which is annoying because all of the times I've played like Mario games, I've always jumped with A and run with X. I've always done that. And that I guess that means I'm like, I guess like switch pill to the point where it's like, ah yes, I am AX, those are the buttons I use. Which is gonna be annoying if this is how the control scheme is gonna work. So my absolute hope is that, like, there's a way you can change this in the settings where it's like a different button. Or maybe like you have to hold down the A button, because based on the animation, if we actually get to that,
In a pinch, bust out a power-up.
like it looks like you have to hold the button. Oh yeah, you definitely do. You definitely have to hold down the button. But it doesn't look like you can jump, because clearly, like, Daisy's not jumping here. So, this is one of those things where it's like, I really hope that you can either, like, change this to a button or, like, or anything. Because it's gonna be really annoying to wrap my brain around just, pressing B to jump for everything. Anything. And if not, then what I'm gonna have to do, and I don't want to, but what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go into the Nintendo Switch and change my buttons so B is A and then A is B. But I don't want to do that because I'm gonna confuse myself with the game when the game tells me to press A, but I actually need to press B. It was definitely not a fun experience. This is also one of the reasons why I don't like Super Mario World, because the controls are in that is the exact same problem almost, where A is spin jump but B is regular jump. But because I'm so used to AX, that just doesn't work with my brain.
Or swap them to better fit the situation.
Wonderful! Actually, I don't know if I should probably explain where that's from. There's a certain YouTuber / streamer that I watch. They're called Beast and Unicorn, and their randomized Pokemon Mystery Dungeon playthrough has Charmander as like the secret bazaar, and just wonderful is just the line that is said, and also said in a very specific way.
This is a wonder flower.
That's why I say wonderful like that, but it's whatever.
A plant that grows in the flower kingdom. It's said
a
they
wonder flower.
thrive off this world's mysterious power.
I wonder if, like, again, I add one to the counter, but like, are they gonna be like color-coded based on what world you're on? That'd be an interesting idea, because we've seen them in like different colors, and I actually would kind of like that in a way. Or maybe they're just random, and that would also be cool.
And release it when in bloom. That's the power Bowser was after. When you touch a wonder flower in a course, a wonder effect will trigger, causing some interesting changes. Pipes might start moving.
Like that.
A stampede of enemies can appear.
Ironic, because that's Yoshi's like final move in 10,000 Year Door.
The terrain may tilt. You can end up in a free fall. Bubbles might bubble up.
Like that. I wonder if that'll work with the bubble flower or whatever that thing is.
Your perspective.
Also, this is essentially my reaction is, oh, we're playing Zelda now. We're playing Link to the Past or something.
Or you might float through space.
And this is like, oh, we're playing Super Mario Land 2, like the Space Zone or something. It also reminds me of a newer DS, but that's not an official game, so we're not going to get into that.
There are even wonders where your character transforms.
Like Goomba.
Mario might become a Goomba?
So cool.
Or a spike ball.
Super Mario Odyssey everything now.
Or blow up like a balloon. When you touch a wonder
I hope
flower,
it's not as bad as
always
the actual
expect
people
the
from
unexpected.
World. Wonderful! Looks like Mario's also been watching Beast and
Collect
Unicorn.
a wonder seed, and the course will return to normal. Some courses need to be unlocked using the wonder seeds you've collected.
And we get to see Wiggler roller skating!
You'll also earn a wonder seed as thanks from a Poplin when you clear a course.
So cute. Influence Florian. Also, just... This is insane. We've got actual, like, customization with different, like, effects that you can do.
As your adventure progresses, you'll unlock in-game badges that change
And also, of course, the prince looks adorable.
up the way you play when equipped.
And there's also dialogue, so that's cool. Look at that. We've got a bunch of the... Oh, is this the invisibility one? And then... I don't even know, actually. Okay, let me see. So we've got... Okay, we got the parachute cap. We've got the Super Mario Land 2. We've got the vine. We've got the dolphin kick, which is ironic because I do swimming, so it was just funny. That's just funny. I think that's the safety jump Or actually, no, I think this is the safety jump. I don't know what this is. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice. Like, the arrow has little eyes on it.
There are a variety of badges.
Oh, a wall climb jump.
Each with its
Dolphin
own
kick. Timed high jump. Can jump just right to jump higher than usual. You even jump higher on sand. I wonder if that's like... Is that supposed to be like the... Oh. Is that supposed to be like the triple jump?
special ability.
Crouching high jump.
Let's go over
Floating high jump. Jump higher than usual and momentarily float. Is that like the spin?
some of them. Slow your fall with the parachute cap badge.
Okay, it looks like it has the Super Mario 3D Land effect, where it's like, when you use the Tanuki tail, you can float for a little bit, but then, like, after a while, you'll actually, like, you'll just, like, lose a lot of velocity.
Enhance your wall jumping
Or, not, what's it, like, you essentially just lose a lot of wide, like, wide
abilities
coordinates.
with the
I don't know.
wall
I don't know
climb
how to
jump
word it.
badge.
This is cool, though.
Unleash a burst of speed
Yeah,
while
this is, it's also just funny, because, like, they actually have, like, the like, up and down motion of the dolphin kick. I just think, again, it's just kind of ironic.
The dolphin kick badge. You can also break underwater blocks.
That's cool. And also, I think it's just gonna make water levels a little bit more interesting.
Charge up a bounding leap with the crouching high jump badge.
Also, I've noticed every time they do that, there's like little pedals that come.
Shoot vines in midair.
Yeah,
and
like the little
stick to
pedal effect.
walls with the grappling vine badge. Recover from dangerous drops in
Something I'm never gonna use because I don't want to make the game easier like that, but it's still a cool thing. I guess it's like the Peachette safety jump thing, which you can actually abuse because it doesn't use up one of your bounces. So you can actually, like, bounce up, and then as you're about to hit, like, poison, it'll bounce you up again. Because it doesn't use that, like, thing. I don't know.
with
I
the
would have to, like, show
bounce
footage
badge.
to really explain it.
Easily
easier.
find important items using
But it's archived on my Switch, so I can't do that.
the sensor badge.
Or archived, but I say archive for no good reason.
Draw in nearby moolah with the coin magnet badge.
This is like the Baby Wario and Yoshi's Island DS. At least that's what I
Become
remind
invisible
me of.
to your enemies and
This is like a
yourself with
secret
the
hard mode, which I think is cool, but it's also like, okay, this is not really going to be helpful.
Ability badge. You will not stop dashing with the
Yeah,
jet
fun.
run badge. And you can run in the air for a bit.
Which
There are
doesn't
many
make that
more
much sense,
badges
but
with-
I guess if you are like, Flash or Dash or any like insanely fast character.
Different abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional. Only one badge can be equipped.
Coin reward. Oh, I didn't even notice my mouse is right there. Earn coins for defeating enemies. I guess that's cool. Ooh, actually, what is this? We've got like a swapping badge or something.
Per course. Equip them from the world map or when starting a course. Or if you don't make it through, grab a different badge. And try again. Some badges can be earned by clearing special badge challenge
Yeah, the
courses.
badge challenges.
Go for it!
while others can be purchased from Poplin shops on the world map. Be
So
sure
you can
to
now
exchange
exchange
flower
like
coins.
the little flower coins, which is cool. That is definitely cool. Although I noticed that you can buy 1-ups, which just feels pointless in my opinion. Like, I don't know how useful that's gonna be. You can also buy a Wonder Seed, which I'm not sure if this is renewable. It's probably gonna be like the Super Mario Odyssey thing, where it's like, it's renewable one, or like, at the very end of the game, but even then, like, I don't even know. Or maybe it's just like, you buy one, and then that's it. Let's see another thing here. There's like another, what's it called? There's another badge over here, that's what I mean. There's also another one of these, like, standees or something. We'll get into that later, I
Coins you
guess.
collect in courses for badges.
Play together. Now, here's a lot of controversy within the community, I've noticed, and to be honest, I don't really mind, because I'm probably going to be playing this game myself, mostly by myself, but hey, I guess it'll be fun. Actually, that gets me into a question. Are there going to be save files like the new Super Mario Bros. Series? Because if there's not, that's kind of a bad thing for how I want to play this game. Because there's definitely going to be like, okay, I want to play this game, but I also want to have another, like, file so, like, I can kind of play it, like, with my family and potentially even, like, friends. Local co-op is the exact
Up to
same.
4 people can play locally on the same Nintendo Switch system. Pick your favorite character and jump into the adventure together.
Good.
If a player is defeated in local co-op,
Also, Peach has the crown here, even though Mario is, like, the first character, I assume, so...
their character will float around the course as a ghost.
The way they say that. So this is gonna be interesting, because, originally, what would happen is you would die, and you would have to wait a little bit of time, and then you would bubble. How abusable is this? I wonder how abusable this is. And also, what happens when the timer runs out? Like, do you just die? and then what happens after that?
If another player reaches them before time runs out, they'll jump right back into action. Your group won't lose a life either.
Is that a wiggler? I just noticed it has like the like spots, like as if it was a wiggler.
And just so you know, if someone is playing as a Yoshi, you can jump on their back and
But who is controlling? Is it player 1 or player 2?
ride them around the course.
And can you Yoshi? Because that'd be kind of mean. That'd be kind of mean, just being like, okay, I need you for, like, to help me cross this gap a little bit easier. Okay, time for you to die. Actually, like, when you, what happens here in this clip again? Like,
They're carried into the adventure
Like,
together.
I
If a
wanna see.
player is defeated in local co-op, they're carried.
what is that, like, little thing where it's, like, a particle effect? Okay, so it looks like they just, like, they die on the spot, and then they get back into the ghost. So, but what happens if you fall? Like, will you also go back as a ghost, but you'll just be, like, down
will
or
float
something?
around the course as a ghost.
So you can press B to, like,
If another
dash or
player
something?
reaches them
is that what I'm
before
getting
time
at
runs
here?
out, they'll jump right back into action. Your group won't lose a life either. And just so you know, if someone is playing,
Anyways,
even if you're also playing as a Yoshi,
This is just kind of funny. This is kind of funny, but also one of the questions that I have: how easily can you abuse this? Or actually, the real question is, can you even? Is this like something you can abuse? Where it's like, if you have 4 Yoshis stacked on top of each other, can they? Well, first of all, I guess the question is, can you even Yoshi? And what I mean by that is essentially just jump off as you're about to, like, die to get yourself an extra boost. So that's a question I have. And if you can do that, can they flutter jump? And if that's the case, whoa, this is gonna, like, and if you, like, jump off, can you then flutter jump? Because if that's the case, then you can get an unnecessary amount of height and potentially distance just by doing that trick. So maybe there's gonna be a way to work around that. I don't know.
or if you're an elephant.
Which reminds me of, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, where you're riding on Baby Yoshi, and it also looks like he's struggling, just trying to pick you around. But it's also faster, so that's just kind of the ironic part. Also, Hammer Bros are back.
If you connect online, you might see other players on the world map and in courses. These are people from around the world enjoying the game in real time, appearing as live player shadows. Just like in local co-op, if you're defeated, you can come back to life by bumping into a live player shadow. Players can send greetings,
Which is cool.
and share in-game items.
I wonder how many people are actually going to be willing to do that.
Even though you won't be playing together directly, you'll get to experience a subtle connection with...
Wait, hold on.
Even though you won't be playing together directly,
You, like, knocked Nabbit around. Does that mean you can actually, like, bump on each other? Because that'd be weird and annoying if that's
you'll
the
get
case.
to experience a subtle connection with other players online as you enjoy this new adventure together. You can also place a standee in a course.
That's, like, really easily abusable if this is the case.
Standees can revive ghosts, so place them in
Like-
not so easy areas.
Well, actually, I guess the question is, can you be revived by your own standee? Because if you can't, then okay, then it's not as easily as abusable.
And help your fellow players.
But that just sounds like an already easier way to get a star coin.
You can purchase standee surprises from the Poplin shops to add more to your collection. You never know which standee.
So this is gonna be a giant collectathon or something. Also, I noticed that we got like what looks like normal. We have like silver and like gold ones. So is this like rarity? And if that's the case, oh no.
You'll get.
Also, whoa, wait, hold on. How many
The
was there?
Poplin shops to add more to your
144.
collection. You never know
That's an
which
insane
standee
number, to
you'll
be
get.
honest.
When you come into contact with an online player or their standee, you'll see their username and heart points. These
at
points
that.
show how much they've helped
I don't know
other
how
players
that's
on
gonna
their
really be
adventure.
useful. And like, also, what does that do? My assumption is, geez, like, weirdly yawning. No, it's funny. But like, do the hard points do anything, or are they just kind of cosmetic? Is that like a leaderboard, maybe?
Reviving
That's what I'm guessing.
Ghosts, gifting items, reaching the goal pole together, and more will earn you heart points. While playing online, you also
Wait. Let's look at the menu. I'm gonna look at the menu. Hold up. Let's see. Okay, we have main menu. Okay, World War 1 pipe. We have characters. We have courses. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. You have badges. Also pretty self-explanatory. Standee. So I guess let's just look at your collection. We've got an options button. We've got controllers or players or something. That's probably what I'm assuming. I don't think I'm ever going to be using this. We have online settings. Your name, your heart points. Save and return to title screen. Okay, so glad you can save. It's not gonna be the new Super Mario Bros. Situation where like you don't unlock saving until beating the game, which I think is always one of the dumbest features of all time. But yeah, it looks like pretty self-explanatory. I'm just hoping that the setting, like you can change the button you can to like whatever you want. The like I am in reserve, because that's not gonna be fun to get used to, having to press A.
While playing online, you also have the option of creating a room to get together with friends.
Also got whatever this is, whatever these buttons are at the bottom and we can't see. A room. Whoa, that's a lot of players. 12. Is that 12 players? Is this Game Explain Andre? I don't think so, but
In a shared room, you can see which courses your friends are playing. Enter courses together,
up to 12 people can be in the same room. Limit of 4 people can play together on the same course.
and even race through certain courses.
This is cool though. You can like have like little friendly competitions.
Start a race by hitting the race block.
But it looks like look at William. It's like getting like a head start. So like, how are you supposed to do this?
Then make a run for it.
Why is everyone making like that weird like giggle effect?
Reaching the goal pole
Wonderful.
isn't the only way to finish a race, though. In some courses, you'll need to grab a Wonder Seed or defeat a boss instead. Whether you're casually connecting with players from around the world or syncing up with friends for riveting races, you can enhance your experience with all
The shell, you can hold a shell to make you swim a little bit easier. That's like classic paper. Not I was gonna say classic Paper Mario. No, just classic Mario
online
tech.
play.
What a beautiful day!
We've got a little oh, we got like the little bouncy mushroom platforms and stuff. Whatever the heck those enemies are. The invisible thing. That's a clever start one. There's a Captain Toad. I wonder... Add one to the counter. I wonder what he's gonna do. Little spin. Oh no, Yoshi. It's red Yoshi too, so that's just upsetting. You got the little... I forget what you guys are called, the Sparks. You're not called Sparkies. But yeah, we don't really see those enemies that much, so that's cool.
Jump into the unexpected with Mario and Friends when Super Mario Bros. Wonder launches on the
game will
Nintendo
release,
Switch
and we
system.
also have the
and
little
some
special
hidden-
Switch, which I will probably not get at all. This is like, I mean, maybe I should, because my Switch is like the oldest model, like the one with the worst battery life. But that just doesn't matter. Anyways, that's kind of like... It's not really a reaction or anything or analysis. I mean, I guess it is sort of an analysis, but like not like an in-depth one. Just kind of like, okay, here's some things that I kind of noticed and things that I wanted to point out. This is the thing that I'm most worried about, though. Like the having A mapped to this button, or I mean, having A mapped to the item in reserve. Please let this just be an option that you can at least change. If that's the case, this game will be so much more fun. But it's fine. It's just gonna be hard to get used to. That's really gonna be the issue. But yeah, that was kind of just a little video that I kind of wanted to show of just me going through the direct and going through every single scene and kind of just breaking down, like, or not really breaking down things. Again, I'm just trying to show you, like, what are my thoughts on all of the scenes and, like, I guess what I expect to see in the future. So I'm going to end it here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you another time. You let an 8-ball fall. Goodbye!